looking out over the horizon, what is going to go wrong the next 2 years?
Okay, so commercial real estate, what causes commercial real estate to blow up? Some of the past commercial real estate debacles, in fact most of them have been caused by excess development. It's just not even on the table. You know, there might be a sector or two, apartments, I could make a far-fetched case a few years down the road, assisted living facilities maybe, but there's just no sign that that's imminent, and construction financing is scarce, so we're good. So that's the biggie. That's been the cause of debacles before. More recently, the last downturn was caused by a demand shock. Now, demand shocks are really hard to predict. They fall back into what Don talked about. There's the knowable and there's the unknowable. Look, I don't know if Spain's going to be borrowing money at 12% next year. If they are, I'm guessing these folks are going to have some really lousy demand for the space they have to lease. That could certainly happen. It's really hard to predict. So let's just put that aside and count it as an unquantifiable risk, but a very material one. And that's, again, just harkens back to why you need to have a bulletproof balance sheet, because you don't know when the next 100-year flood is going to come. Otherwise, you know, it's new normal isn't good for everybody, but it's pretty good for commercial real estate. It's a world where demand growth is positive. It's, you know, pretty unimpressive versus what we're used to in recovery, but it's positive. And with no new supply, it just means it's a long slog uphill in terms of regaining lost occupancy. The REITs owning higher quality properties tend to be doing a lot better than, say, pedestrian real estate. We certainly see the recovery in REIT-owned real estate. It's been quite strong, actually, at least price-wise, not so strong fundamentals-wise, unless Bobby's portfolio is doing great. But you know, most REIT portfolios are doing okay. So I guess, you know, so the other big risk would be price risk, and you know, what could cause price risk? That's a rapid increase in interest rates. So again, this one falls under the heading of what can you do about it? And are we going to go into a big inflationary environment? Are real rates eventually going to come off the zero level they're at? Maybe someday, probably someday, but what can you do about it? I mean, it's, for now, you know, we've had some capital raises that are just stunning. I mean, Ron talked about his sub-6 preferreds. We had David Simon do a 3.4% 10-year unsecured, and you can sell equity. Most of these folks can sell equity, and a lot of the quality REITs can sell equity at a substantial premium to asset value. And so I guess my advice to REIT execs is, if you have that luxury, go get it and take advantage of it, and de-lever at the same time.
If I could just